personal growth videos that maybe these don't work because I don't have the credibility. I haven't, written a book about it. I'm not speaking in front of conventions. Sometimes it's the credibility in your track record that people don't know who you are. Maybe you're not doing the right thing. But say if I do videos on ride sharing, which I know a lot about, and certain things on how to make money doing that and how to be more strategic, then those videos do good because I'm confident in that space. I could be confident in this space, but I have more of a track record in say ride sharing or delivery services because I have done them, and I could prove that you could do it a certain way to make X amount of dollars, and I could prove that. So there's a difference but when you have confidence, people will know it. And when you lack confidence, people will know it. And it's like the things that you say. You could say you're confident and say certain things that show you're not confident. So it's important to know how we communicate with people, like what we say. If we pity ourselves or we say certain things to make ourselves appear less, and that we don't feel good about our looks, so we make little comments about ourselves, like, oh, I don't like my nose, or I don't like my lips, I don't like certain things, or I wish this was better. Then you're showing that you're not confident in yourself, that you have low self-esteem. But people that are saying, you know what, I love myself, you could have been born different, but then you wouldn't be who you are today. That you could just make the best of this life that you were given and do things to help people and do things to make yourself happy, be happy, and show that you are happy. When you show that you're happy, then you're not going to say things to put yourself down. You're not going to pity yourself, and that you are going to be positive, and that you're going to treat people the way you want to be treated. If we start to use that statement, treat people the way that you want to be treated. So if you disrespect people, that you're mean and you're rude, and you do certain things, then you're not consistent with your message. So it's good to be authentic, but it's also good to be consistent. Because we do things consistently. That's like we practice, or we're just consistent with our message of like, I respect people. I want people to respect me. I respect people. Then we're being even, like I'll respect you, you respect me. But if you disrespect me, I'm going to still respect you. I'm not going to be disrespectful because you're disrespectful. See, we stay consistent. I respect you. You disrespect me. You respect me. I respect you. So meaning that if we're good and we have good morals, that if somebody's petty with us, we're not petty with them. If someone is condescending to us, we're not condescending to them. If somebody does something bad to us, that we're not getting even with them. That's showing that you're confident in yourself and that you don't have to play the games, that you don't have to serve up a punishment for somebody punishing you, that you don't have to do something bad because somebody did something bad to you. That you're going to forgive people, and that if you do something wrong, you're going to say sorry. If you do something that bothers somebody, that you're going to apologize, and then you're not going to do those things because you're not going to repeat something that bothers someone. So when you're confident, you will be able to hear criticism, to hear uncomfortable things, that you're going to do uncomfortable things. Because you know that if you keep doing uncomfortable things, that you're going to become more confident in what you can do. That you may not be confident being on camera, talking to people because you feel that people are judging you. They're going to be looking at the way you look, the way you communicate. Maybe they're going to call you dumb, that you don't know what you're talking about, or you fear the comments that are going to come, that you're not going to always get all these positive remarks. You might get a bunch of dislikes, and that makes you feel, that people are rejecting you and that they're not appreciating the things you do. And when you have those fears, then you're not going to do nothing about it. You're just going to sit back and you're going to wait until a better time, until you could do it, until you have enough money, until that you feel better about yourself, and that you're in a better mood. You can't wait for a better time to live a better life. That you have to react now. If you want something, go after it. Be resilient. If you watch the Pursuit of Happiness movie based on the life of Chris Gardner, that you'll know that Chris Gardner's life was much more difficult than the movie. That he had a baby, not a little kid that was able to talk to him. He had a baby that he had to take to shelters, and that he was trying to do this internship. So he had his struggles, but he always had standards for himself, that he valued time, that he would be on time, and that when he wrote his book, it was about time. He would have like 2 watches, and that he would really be early. He won't be on time, he'll be early. And if you watch this new movie, The Irishman, that the character Jimmy Hoffa, he always valued time, that he'd show up early, and that he would not stick around when people are late. So it's important to fix those things, like to be confident and say, I have a problem with time management, with procrastination, with getting things done, with lack of focus, or worrying about what people think about me. If you have a problem, you fix it. If a problem is something that affects your daily life, makes your life harder, it makes you more stressed, and you feel more pressure, confront it. Do uncomfortable things. Wake up earlier. Go work out after your job, after you're tired. Like, do things that you don't want to do, like, I'm just tired, I don't have any energy, or I don't want to go talk to that person, or I don't want to give this speech, I have to give this speech and I can't do it because everybody's going to look at me, they're going to judge me, they're going to think I'm not doing a good job, I'm going to freeze up. Don't worry about those things. If you prepare yourself and you stay consistent, that you will feel confident in your daily life, that you will do things without thinking about it, that you won't overthink, you won't self-doubt, you will believe in yourself. That the best way to be confident is to just live life. Make your mistakes. Don't fear making mistakes. Don't fear failure. Don't fear losing. Don't fear going up to that person that you like and asking them for their number, or you want to buy them a drink. You don't have to ask them questions like, are you married? Are you in a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend? You could come up with a different type of approach. I mean, of course, you want to respect them if they have, relationship. But at the same time, you could still be friends with people, and you could still have meaningful relationships. That we don't always have to be in relationships with people that we like. That we, like romantic relationships. That we could still have valuable relationships, meaningful relationships that last a lifetime. So, if you like someone and they're in a relationship and it's serious, then don't stop talking to them because you're like, I'm not going to get what I want. Be there for them and support them and help them and enjoy them. It's not like you'll never know in the future what could happen. It's about that it's the right thing to do. That sometimes people complain about not having enough friends, but they don't give effort, and they have too many problems. That they're sensitive, and that they lack confidence, and that they're self-destructive, and that they have low self-esteem, they're vulnerable, they have just so many things that they're bringing into the situation, and it makes it hard to deal with them. But sometimes we care about them so much that we stick around